Hi everyone, it's me Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. Happy Friday everybody. Well, today is time for Finish It Friday. Yeah, it's a little bit later in the evening. It's 6:30 right now. Had a grandbaby here, grandbaby number one here today all day since about 7:30 this morning when his dad dropped him off on his way to work. And so then he picked him up around 5, I guess, when he got off work and came and got him. And so, yeah, we had a big play day today. So, anyway, I'm just in here. I haven't crocheted all today. No, I haven't. But I am here to do Finish Friday. So last week, the project that I drew out of my little container for the Finish It Friday was the Scrappy Chevron blanket. This is a pattern by Maria's Blue Crayon, and I will link it down below in the description box. So I had about one strip and maybe like half of the second strip. And so my goal was to finish the second strip. Well, I finished it, and then I also actually started the third strip. We only got 2 colors on it, and I would have actually wanted to work more on it, but I can't remember what I was doing last night. Of course, I was busy all day today, but I was going to work on it some last night, but what did I do? Oh, I ended up working on the unicorn square, which is the Jada and Stitches calendar blanket for this year. I had the square done, the base, but I need to, make the unicorn parts. Anyway, but we are here for Finish It Friday. So let me show you my progress on my blanket. It's got ends stuck on it. I mean, yarn clippings. So here it is. I'll do it this way. So there it is. And see, I've got 2 strips done. It is made join as you go. And so yeah, there is my 2. I'm doing 10 colors up. Okay. And then I started my third strip connecting it. So see, it's going to be like a zigzag like this, like a W, all the way across. So there is the 2 colors for the third strip. And so I did leave this tail, so that will remind me which end I need to join to when I put the next color in there. But anyway, there it is. Yeah. I'm just using worsted weight scraps. I'm using it's got hair on it, I see. I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. Anyway, yeah, there it is. So it's time to go back into the Finish It Friday rotation or things to pick from. And so now I'm going to go ahead and pick the next project I'm going to work on for this next week. So let me do that. Okay, scramble it up. Okay, let's see what it is. It's Scrappy Chevron. I picked the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I will set that aside, and I'll put it back in there after I choose something, because I want to choose something different. Okay. Oh, I dropped it. Okay. This is, oh my goodness, Scrappy Rectangle DK. Okay, well, that's good. So now I'm going to put the Scrappy Chevron back in there. Okay, and then let me get the Scrappy Rectangle DK and we will talk about it. Okay, so let me move that out of frame. Okay, so the Scrappy Rectangle DK is a piece I was working on during Vlogmas, when I was making those circles for the little hoot owl blanket. Whatever had left over after I made that circle, then I just started this rectangular granny, and I just added to it. And so this is all DK weight yarn. I will have to look it up to see. I think I don't even remember. I need to look to see what hook size I used. I want to say maybe a 5.5, but that sounds like that's big for DK. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll look it up and see. Anyway, so that is, and I don't have any specifications on here as far as how, how much are you going to work on it or whatever. So I will just see how much I can get done. I will put a little marker, where I stopped, so that way I can see, how big it gets by next Friday. So what I'm going to be using is my DK weight scraps, the ones I have. Let me grab one. Okay, so I have these 2 containers of these DK weight, the little small DK weight balls. And so I'm going to be using these. I've got this one and I've got another one filled up over there. This hangs on my pegboard. My husband did this for me. And so I will be working on these. I like to use the small one, the little small balls, because I like the way the color changes a lot. There's not like a whole lot of big color sections. Well, I have a few areas there that's got some bigger color sections, but I really like the super randomness, I guess you'd say, of the little small pieces of yarn, and then you change colors. And so, yeah, that's what I'll be working on. So like I said, I got these 2 containers that have little small kind of meatball size. Some of them are bigger, but most of these are pretty small. And so I will work with this in that other container down there. And yeah, I'll be back next Friday and I will show you my progress on it. I'm kind of glad it's going to be this, because that way I can, this is kind of a mindless sort of type thing, not really structured, no pattern to follow, and I think it'll be a good break while I'm working on some other things. Like I've got other projects I'm getting ready to start and go into, and so I didn't want anything, and my cubbyhole project has got quite a bit of, you have to do quite a bit of work in it to lots of ends and all that. So yeah, this will be a nice just easy thing to work on. So yeah. Okay, so that is my Finish It Friday. I just wanted to jump on and show you my progress of how it went this past week. And yeah, what am I going to work on this evening? Well, I do need to finish up that unicorn square, so maybe I'll do a little more work on that. I want to, get some of the unicorn parts made. And so I think that's what I'll do. And then, I don't know, we'll see. I'm real itching. I'm itching to start that gingerbread Christmas crochet along blanket. And I noticed that the first few rows are in cream before you start needing colors, any of the colors that I ordered. And I do have the cream already, so I might get a few rows start with that. I did print out the pattern, part 1 of that pattern, and so I'm anxious to work on that. So I might do that a little bit. Definitely gonna sit and prop my feet up, because yeah. The little boy, he is I just closed my container. He is so sweet, my grandbaby number 1, but he is full of energy, and he is growing because he wanted to eat just constant. And so we had a wonderful day. We did, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna put my feet up. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope that you are going to be having a great weekend coming up. It's supposed to be cold. As you can see, I'm in my short sleeves, but that'll be it for a few days, because after midnight tonight, it's supposed to come in another a cold front, and it's supposed to be rainy and not really icy tomorrow, I don't think. I think it's just going to be rainy and just cold, like in the 30s. But then Sunday and Monday, and I think even Tuesday morning, it's going to be like super cold and icy. And so great crochet weather. The ladies craft day that was supposed to be tomorrow, we decided to cancel it because we didn't want people, try to get out in that dangerous driving and that. So we decided not to have it, and so we will meet up again, on our regular scheduled time that we have for February. So anyway, yeah, I plan on staying in with my hubby this weekend, do a lot of crocheting, and yeah, I'll let you know with Crafting with Friends what I worked on and that sort of thing next week on Wednesday. But you'll see me again on Tuesday for Blanket Bonanza, and we'll start the rotation of videos over again next week. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have a great weekend. Stay warm or stay cool, whatever applies to wherever you're at. And stay safe. And we will see you on Tuesday for Blanket Bonanza. Okay, bye.